And we
Live from the gorgeous Prince George's, this is the one and only, the illustrious, soon-to-be world famous Shattered Illusionz podcast.
Will I take him to the greatest?
Hey, Will, turn it up. There it is.
Gotcha.
Nah, you already on top of it. Hey, man, I'm excited for tonight's episode. Before we start, a couple quick announcements. Follow us on TikTok, Instagram, Rumble at Shattered Illusionz. We've been growing at a good rate. Want to keep that shit going. Ain't gonna hold it too much longer. Want to check on my family, get this shit started. Oliver Fortune, the man, the myth, the legend. How you feeling, bro?
Good, man. Perfect. Make sure y'all follow us on Rumble because, you know, YouTube, we don't know where that shit is going. Stock went down like 2.36%, which is like the most it's ever been since it came out. So that shit going downhill. Follow us on Rumble. But yeah, ready to move on. We good. Free Top G.
Hey, but you know, YouTube actually, they canceled some of that woke policies and shit. So we might not be in trouble too much longer, man.
They going down.
That was part of the percentage loss.
Will, how you feeling, bro?
Man, I'm listening. I'm excited, bro. We actually got everything locked in. Got my man in the building. We lit. Like things is lit right now.
So let me go ahead and introduce our special guest for the night. It's a dude that's taking the DMV by storm.
Sure.
The dude that I didn't even know went to high school with me, apparently, but came out of nowhere, but taking the DMV over, man. Been seeing a lot of his shit on IG, even some TikTok shit, man. Without further ado, I want to introduce the man of the hour, Terry Goofy Jones.
Yes, sir.
What's up, Slam?
Hey, Terry, bro. Real live, man. We appreciate you. We've been trying to do this shit for a minute. It's finally happening, bro. We appreciate you coming down here, man.
Perfect timing, man. Perfect timing.
How you feeling, bro? Everything straight?
Man, everything is lovely, man. Everything is lovely.
So, man, like, you've taken over the DMV, man. Like I said, I'm gonna start. I didn't really even know who you were at first, man. But I see you on like every damn Instagram skit, every damn reel now, man.
I need to be.
How you feeling about that so far?
I mean, I didn't know that's what was going on. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just over here, head duck, working hard, man.
Yeah,
like
bro.
you know.
Yo, that's what's up.
Yeah.
That's how it should be, man. We don't get into that, but I kind of want to, as I always do with our guests, start from the beginning. You know, where you from, where'd you grow up, stuff like that.
So I grew up. I like to say, I just claim the whole Prince George's County, right? I gotta claim it because at the end of the day, I know what's gonna happen. When I make it, they gonna make me a Washingtonian. Look, no, I'm from PG. You know what I'm saying? Born and raised, you know, and you know, it's just any specific question before I just go on and start telling my life story. Like, when I was one. Nah.
So hold on, I want to say one thing too, but like when I'm out of town and shit, I always tell people that I'm from fucking DC because it's just easier to say than trying to explain to them where PG County is, how close it is to DC. But like you said, when you at home, like man, nah, I mean DC cool, but I'm from PG.
Yeah,
I'm on that same shit, bro.
Yeah. Yeah,
so,
you gotta let it be known because they'll take that and run. You claiming these? Yeah, no.
Yeah, but if you in like Florida or some shit, you try to tell somebody, "Oh, PG County," they be like, "Where?" Then you get that awkward
silence. I still
silence.
do it. I still only if I'm on stage, not personal conversation.
Right.
Personal conversation. I'm from DMV side, DC side. You know?
Right. Yeah, I feel you on that.
Definitely.
All right, man. So what was it like growing up? I mean, here in PG, people who might not know because they don't know shit about PG, man. Apparently.
This is what I tell. This is what I tell people. You get the best of both worlds. You might be in, you know what I'm saying, the biggest, best neighborhood with, you know, some of the richest black people you might have ever met, and then you might be in the worst neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? You might, you know, you could really take two steps and be in the next direction. People don't understand that, so it's a lot of everything. It's a lot of opportunity, and it's a lot of, you know, everyday hood stuff. So, you know, it all depends on what you want to get into. You know?
I think we probably, like you said, one of the most diverse counties in the fucking country, apparently.
For
because,
sure.
like, we actually was the richest black county in the country. Yeah. But then you got areas like fucking Capitol Heights and Forestville.
Right.
That shit can get kind of real around there. You know how that shit go.
Nah,
$500,000 homes on one block. You walk down 2 blocks.
Nah, facts.
So
easily.
So you know, Joning is a part of our culture, bro.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So how was Joning having to like go up and wise? How has that affected your comedy style? Because like I'm gonna tell you what I do a lot of the time, nigga. I stay ready when it's Joning now. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at niggas' head, making sure I got a joke in the chamber in case niggas try to come at me and associate. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta assess the situation. Like, just in case he come my way, I got 3 jokes in the chamber. You know what I'm saying? I got at least one thing I'm gonna say to him that's gonna crack him.
So how has that affected your comedy style, man?
I think it make me more witty. Like when I be seeing certain comedians from certain areas like get attacked or whatever on stage or heckle, and to me that don't bother me. It's like, oh, this is what we doing? Like this is better for me. You know what I'm saying? Like you about to take me up here. Like they thought I was good. Now they gonna think I'm great because you said something. You know what I'm saying? Like
facts, and it's crazy because if you go to like different places, people think that like we're kind of harsh up here. Like Phoenix County, I'm like, what? That's just how we talk. They be like, nah, you're so mean. I'm like, so it's like, hey, they don't know.
I realized there's a PG thing because I'm sitting in LA one day and I'm just looking at my man, right? I'm looking at my man and just being from the DMV, I'm looking at him like, you ugly as shit. like just all bugs. Like he like, what? Like I'm like, nah, it's like that's.
And the funny thing about it is, bro, once we start joining, we don't stop. You know what I'm saying? Other niggas will stop. They stop joining.
Style is like,
it's like we gonna do the rapid fire machine gun type shit.
Yeah, nah,
they try to like cover up. Hopefully that he stop you like a side eye and shit. Like, you be flaming their ass.
So this is what I want to know too, bro. Like, what's your creative process like when you're about to? You have an idea for a skit. Take us from like the beginning of it to actually being filmed and edited and all that. Like, where do your ideas and shit come from?
So all my ideas is just everyday life or whatever I may be thinking of. And basically how it started is like, even like, all right, something like this. We all watch podcasts, right?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And we all know and seen a podcast where a dude is saying some ridiculous ass shit because there's some females in the room. You know what I'm saying?
Don't get me started.
So you man, so you take that and you do it, but you just say the most outrageous thing, or what you really heard. You feel me?
Facts.
That's really the process. And you always add your flavor onto it, but that's really the process. I take real life situations, relatable situations. Sometimes I just come up, I just make up some shit. You know what I'm saying? But 9 times out of 10, it stemmed from something I seen, and I just went all the way with it. You know what I'm saying?
So what do you think was like the difference for you? Because a lot of people will say, oh, okay, if I want to do comedy, we're not necessarily known for that in this area. Some people would say that, oh, I gotta go to Atlanta, or I gotta go to LA.
No, we known for that in this area.
What, comedy?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
You got to think Martin from here, Dave Chappelle from here, Tony Woods from here. It's a lot of names from comedy. So if you go out of town and you say, "Oh, you from here," they automatically put the "you funny" coat on you. Like,
okay,
you better be funny. You know what I'm saying? Like,
so that makes sense. Okay, hey.
Yeah, we got that jacket for sure. So
those just the notables, because like Ashley Lurie, my man, I did not know he was from the city.
Oh yeah, true.
You know what I'm saying? What's my man that
we got a couple.
It's enough.
Yeah. So why do you think you caught steam so fast? Like, what do you think it was? I know we was talking prior to the show, but like, what was the thing you think that like people? Do you think your comedy was like more relatable than other people, or do you feel like what do you think caught your steam?
I'm gonna be honest. I think I'm a true comedian. You know what I'm saying? And what I mean by that is my content can stand the test of time. It can stand the test of age. It don't matter who you are. I'm not just relevant. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and that's the difference. A lot of dudes get on and they relevant or they have a thing they do or whatever. My content, you can take it to your grandmother and she'll be like, that boy funny, or a kid, and it's a couple of little things I do. And I grew up watching the greats, like really grew up watching the greats on accident. Like we were speaking before, I didn't choose to do comedy. It's just something what's the name? My sister told me, like, when I was younger, she used to think I was weird because I used to sit on YouTube. To this day, I got playlists of about 50 comedians, and that's what I used to watch. When everybody else watching everything else, I'm just watching comedy. I was just so interested in it. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I guess I just took that, and from there, And people really don't understand, like, comedy, there's a technique to it, man. It's a huge sweet science, ain't it?
Yeah. Like you said, a lot of people think it's just, I just turn on the camera. Hey, I'm just funny now. Like, nah, man. So it's like you studied the game, man. And people lose track of that. They think, let me just see if this shit pop off.
You gotta hit a couple different people with the same joke. You know what I'm saying? Like in my skits, I tend to hit a woke person. You know what I'm saying? They say, "Oh, I seen the message." I tend to hit my what I prefer is the silly stuff. You know what I'm saying? Which is this person. Then I tend to hit, you know what I'm saying, either a kid or an adult, to where they like, I like that. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it was, I like that. That was cool. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. So I try to hit a couple points every time I drop a skit, so a couple people could like it. You know
so you drag your inspiration, you feel like, from a lot of different comedians. Were there any ones that like stuck out to you in far as particular where you felt like, okay, I like
absolutely Eddie Murphy and Martin. Those would just be my two, right? Like, all buck. We can go on it. You know what I'm saying? I got a plethora. You know what I'm saying? But those were my two that was like like even as I get on stage now, not on purpose, but people will be like, man, you remind me of this person. And I just like act like it's new out here. It's new to me, but I'm like, yeah, I probably, you know what I'm saying, and took a couple notes from their book. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
So that's what's up.
And I kind of want to talk about the differences between Instagram skits and actually getting up on stage, because
huge difference.
people don't understand, bro. Like, I think that stand-up comedy is probably one of the hardest things to do in the world.
Yeah.
Because essentially you're the center of attention and you're like, people are saying, make me laugh.
Man.
And on top of that, people are not going to do what you think that they're going to do if you suck. They're not going to be like, oh, he's having a hard time. Let's give him some encouragement. They're going to be like, oh, this nigga, he's struggling right now.
Man.
I'm going to fucking put my foot on his neck and make him beg for mercy.
Look,
you know what
let
I'm
me tell y'all something about black people. Black people think you owe them something. So especially if they paid their money to be somewhere. So you better give them what they want. You know what I'm saying? So if you ain't never been nervous till you looked at a group of black people like, yeah, we want our money's worth. And if you ain't worth it, we gonna say something right now. You know what I'm saying?
Like, already ain't got the crab legs.
Yeah,
your ass ain't funny either.
Man, oh my God. That's a whole nother thing. If the bathroom ain't working, if this black people want to let you know. You know what I'm saying? They sitting right in the front. This black people favorite thing to say, I want to sit in the front because I want them to say something to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, God damn, I thought you was here to laugh. Nigga come like this. Yeah, we on that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
they are.
Nah, but it's a huge difference, man. I swear, like, the number one difference between videos and stand-up ain't no pause button, ain't no reset button. You fucked up, you fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just it. Ain't no nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Did you ever see that episode of Fresh Prince when fucking DL Hughley was on that joint? He came in to like be a guest star on the episode, and he was trying to tell Will, hey man, you understand, yeah, you funny out in public, but like getting up on stage is a different thing.
Yeah.
And then Will got up on stage and then like they fucking booed his ass off and some more shit. And DL Hughley got behind him was like, he fucking killed it.
Yeah.
But just niggas don't understand, bro.
I've been in situations like that over and over again. Comedian come tell me something like
Bruh.
that. Like,
I'm telling you, because like, bro, being funny, that shit is hard. But even like, it's different levels of being funny. You got just the average nigga, regular funny,
which I call barbershop funny. That's barbershop funny. Like, he go in the barbershop, he'll kill it in there, but you know what I'm saying? That ain't set up. You feel me? Like,
and then you got Instagram funny, which like you said, you can kind of like hit the record button,
Yeah.
stop, you know what I'm saying, making sure your joke hit perfectly. Then you got just the natural, just stand-up funny, which is the hardest funny in my opinion.
And one thing that I noticed too as well, I noticed like even just some people, they'll be funny, like we talked about like Vine and things like that. Yeah. But then I noticed like when they get on something like, let's say like Wild and Out, like they might struggle up there. Like, you know what I'm saying?
A lot of these people that I noticed, because I'm in the world, are socially not the same. You know what I'm saying? And it's understood, because if you see a lot of people who do these videos, they start off by themselves. So you're doing so much stuff by yourself. Now you got all this other energy coming at you. You don't really know. You ain't in your comfort zone. You know what I'm saying? So
that makes sense.
It's a little different. That's how I was too. Because naturally, I went to Wives with both of y'all, right? Y'all didn't know me in Wives because I was not around there telling jokes. You know what I wasn't like, you know what I'm saying? Like, to my friends, but you know, I wasn't walking down the hallway like, look at your ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? Like, it's just different. You feel me? Like, so it's definitely, I feel that, but also a lot of these people don't have what I call the DMV energy too. Like, they don't have that DMV energy, which is to just be able to walk in a room and just have a conversation like this. They awkward. You know what I'm saying? They gotta, you know, adjust and get real comfortable before they even, you know, be themselves. So
that's true. And what do you think your hardest transition was? Like, when you did it, was it the fact that, like you said, you was doing everything by yourself and the whole rocket energies came, or you felt like the transition from like videos to doing stand-up? What was your hardest transition? Like yours?
I think my hardest, this sound cocky, but you know what I'm saying?
Talk your shit,
none of that was hard for me. It wasn't transitioning, it wasn't none of that. What was hard for me was understanding to have fun. You know what I'm saying? That was the hardest thing for me, because I was, you know, when I first start do anything, I'm like, I ain't going to sleep till this is right. You know what I'm saying? I get on stage, I'm doing comedy like a robot. To them it's working, but I'm trying to figure out, like, they was like, you were good. I'm looking for great, amazing. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking for that person, you know, you make somebody laugh so hard you just feel like you know them. I'm looking for that. What am I missing? You know what I'm saying? And what that was just to have fun. I got the paper, you know what I'm saying, all the way out, but I wasn't having no fun. When I added the fun in there, and you know what I'm saying, I blanked out, it was like, oh, after the show, they you know what I'm saying? They like my man and da. You was the best. And I'm like, oh, that was it. I wasn't having fun.
Yeah.
You feel me? I'm thinking it's a okay, this, and if I miss a point, everything's ruined. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah.
But it's cool. I think that's still cool though, man, because you still do
Just
gotta
gotta
have a
say.
science to an extent. Some people
Definitely do.
Some people do got the sauce where they can go up there and just wing it, but to me, that only works for so long.
Facts,
Like
facts.
eventually gets to the point where you have to buckle down and say, okay, yo, what's the proven stats? Kind of look at, like you said,
Facts,
study the
facts,
game, study the
facts.
sweet science.
Facts.
And once you kind of, like you said, get it down pat, be able to.
So I'm a boxer too. So I compare everything to boxing,
For
right?
sure.
And it's the same thing. Like you can find a street fighter and he might be good. You know what I'm saying? But eventually you're gonna have to learn
There's
the
gonna be-
basics,
Mhm.
And then when you start learning, when you got your basics, then you have fun, you become Roy Jones. You know what I'm saying?
Facts,
But
facts.
before then, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Everything's awkward. Everything you
Mhm.
might be winning, but it's
Yeah,
you ain't the best you can be.
like you might be fucking some people up, but it's gonna get to a point where it's
Yeah.
like those things that you didn't work on will be exposed.
Nah, facts.
Especially
facts.
to get with
When you
somebody
right-
that
you
can
find the
actually
right
really
person,
fight. Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
So I kind of want to go back to this whole stage thing, man. I've been
Mhm.
looking at your IG and stuff, and you basically have one on your story that says the stage is my therapy.
Facts.
So for most people, being in front of a large audience is fucking terrifying. You know
Most
what I'm saying?
people
That
is me.
shit.
I think that's the number one fear, isn't it?
I think it's
speaking?
public
Most people
speaking,
is
bro.
me.
So how the fuck are you gonna take? How do you take a situation that's just terrifying to most people, but you call it therapy? Why do you think it's therapy for you?
All right, so let's start off with like I said, and why I ain't talk. So I was an introvert. So it took me a minute. And when I say for I ain't gonna slice it for 30 shows straight. I'm not lying to y'all. I threw up every single show. If I don't throw up, this is not about to be a good show. You know what I'm saying? That's how nervous I am. You feel me?
Willie Bingham.
Yeah, nah, straight up. This is the process. This is probably, and I added on to it as I went.
Yeah.
This is literally the process. Okay, shit. Okay. All right, cool. Throw up, boom. Look in the mirror, tell myself, you ain't no bitch. You know what I'm saying? This is the process. You feel me? And then I added on to, you know what I'm saying? I started, it helped me. I ain't gonna help everybody, but it helped me tremendously. I pray that that everything I say comes out fluently and that my anxiousness goes away.
Yeah.
And once I do that, once you hit the stage, it's the best feeling of your life. Like I ain't never done drugs in my life, you know what I'm saying? Smoke, drunk, anything. But if I did, I feel like that's what it would feel like. You know what I'm saying? You don't ever want to get off. You know what I'm saying? Like it's the best feeling ever. Nothing can compare to that. Nothing. Nothing.
It's kind of like the things that are best for you in life normally come with the most nerve-wracking experiences. And
For
we,
sure.
we're like a male self-improvement podcast. So we help guys like talk to girls and conquer their fears and things like that.
Okay.
And when you're talking to a girl, your mind is playing tricks on you the whole time. Yeah, she probably got a boyfriend. Yeah, I'm probably not her type. Yeah, she probably having a bad day. And your fucking thoughts just going boom, boom,
Everything
boom,
that bad
the
happened.
whole
Yeah,
time. You know
yeah,
what I'm saying? And then most times you get in there, nothing
Yeah.
happens. You know what I'm saying? She normally is polite, or she might just say, I got a boyfriend. But like you be like, damn, I'm happy I did that shit.
Nah, facts.
And I think that the stage is probably the same thing for you, man. 'Cause
Nah,
I done
for
had the
sure.
same exact things, man. Like anxiety is a fucking bitch for me too.
Man.
But like you said, the difference is that you feel that shit, you can do it anyway.
Yeah.
I don't think being afraid is the wrong thing, but being afraid of not acting is the wrong thing.
Yeah.
And it's crazy. I think like 80% of it, especially when it comes to like things like that, a lot of the stuff be in our own head. Like a lot of stuff is just
Man.
self-deprecating.
Yeah.
Like
You gotta understand when you get on the stage, they don't know you and you don't know them. You know what I'm saying? Like what are you scared? You gotta think as you walk through past the average person, you don't get scared. You know what I'm saying? Like you just like, okay, that was a person. You feel me?
facts.
Now there's more people. That's what I had to tell myself. I'm like, okay, it's really it's all a game because I can go up here and act like a pimp and they could possibly believe it. You know, they don't know me at all.
Bro.
You feel me? So I could be anybody right now. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So
You know the most freeing thing that I realized, and it kind of sounds fucked up, but it's freeing in a way. Nobody gives a fuck.
on life,
They-
on my life.
They
like,
really don't. And like I said, let's just say it's your worst case scenario does happen. You go out there, you fucking bomb, they're booing you and all
throwing
that other
tomatoes
shit.
and shit.
Literally. And then 9 chances out of 10, they gonna go home, forget that shit even happened.
Yeah, or they
And it
won't
fucks
forget,
you up,
and then
though.
or they won't forget, and them people could never affect your life. You know what I'm saying? Like
Nice.
that's these
Nice.
people. That's what I tell people. You can go out and the thing is with comedy, you got to try. So there's going to be days where it's bad. You know what I'm saying? But this group of, let's say 50 people, you don't try in front of 100,000 people. You know what I'm saying? You do in front of 100,000 people.
We in Eagle Stadium. And
Yeah, right. Like, maybe I should try some shit up here today. You know what I'm saying? But nah, you know what I'm saying? When you got these rooms of 30, 50 people, go do you. You know what I'm saying? You fuck. I done. It works better for you to be real. You know what I'm saying? I done tried to joke, looked at the crowd and said, well, y'all wasn't fucking with that. You know what I'm saying? That was something I tried, you know what I'm saying? And then kept it moving. And once they see that, they like, oh, this nigga, you can't phase him because he don't care himself. You know, not he don't care, but he's not worried about your opinion. You know what I'm saying? Like, once you get that, it's
and that kind of goes. You got a question?
Go ahead, bro.
Now that kind of goes to the question that I had too. Like, with you being a student of the game, how do you incorporate, let's say, new jokes? Do you try like maybe one joke at a time, or you try to say like, okay, I practice this 2-minute skit in the mirror and I'm incorporating on my next show, or how do you incorporate like new things?
So it depends on that. These are open mics for. So if you got an open mic, all right. So if the open mic is important, you know what I'm saying? Important meaning somebody there that I want to impress. You
Right.
feel me? Then I'll do my jokes and then slide one in. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And then boom. But if it's just a room full of people, then I'm gonna put a whole new lineup. See if I can. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you just gonna throw it all in there? Fuck
I'm
it.
like, yeah, you know, it's a confidence thing too.
It's
like,
true. Yeah.
you know, I know what worked, right? So I know the formula. So I know some of this stuff got to be at least decent. You know what I'm
Right,
saying? It
okay.
can't be horrible. You
Right.
feel me? Like, so if it don't go over, and then that's when you learn. Sometimes I've done jokes and realized the parts I thought was gonna be funny wasn't funny, but the part right after it is the punchline. You know what I'm saying? And I'm confused. You feel me?
Yeah.
And then you realize a lot of things, like with white rooms. This is what I always tell people. With white rooms and black rooms is the difference. Whatever make the black room laugh, the white room not gonna laugh at. They're gonna laugh at the part after that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so weird to me.
That's true.
Black people
I
like
can see that. I
silliness.
can see
White
that.
people like shit that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That makes sense. That makes sense. Man.
So we gonna try a new segment on here, man. I'm gonna call this one Behind the Illusionz, man.
behind the illusions.
Hey man, gotta be like Goofy, man. Don't be huffing the puffing, man. You gotta just have
Look,
confidence,
listen.
man. You not hear what he just said?
So look, hold up. So we gonna deep dive into your IG, man. We gonna tell us what's going on with the creative process behind the skit, and is there any truth to it? Because I always say every joke has a little bit of truth to it, man. So we gonna pull this up on screen for you.
All right, let's get it. Behind the illusion.
Like shit. All right, go ahead and add it up there, man.
Oh man. Oh
And
man.
put it in full screen so you can see the joint. Yeah. You see a joint, Goofy?
Yeah. I know exactly what that is.
Y'all ready?
Yeah.
Hey boo,
Yeah.
you ain't never cheat on me, did you?
What? I would never do that.
I knew that. I be tripping. My boys be telling me, but I know you. Hey boo.
Yeah.
How many bodies you got?
Bodies?
Yeah.
You know you took my virginity.
I knew it. Yeah, you are hard. Yeah, okay. Hey, boo.
Yeah.
You know all the brothers you got? Those your real brothers?
I mean, they not like my real brothers,
Right.
but you know, they like my brothers, you know.
I knew it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't never sleep with them, right?
No.
I knew it. Like, everybody be tripping. Like, I be trying to tell them, like, we straight, right? That's crazy. So that time you went to Miami and you had blocked me from Instagram. You ain't cheat on me, did you?
No.
You like,
Remember I went to church?
I knew it, you know what I'm saying? I knew it because it was like Saturday, Sunday. I know how you be. Like, I see. Let me go ahead and cash out you. You want some money?
Yeah, I need to get my hair done.
Okay, how much is it?
I just need like $5.50.
Okay, yeah.
Bye. Hey, go
That's
ahead.
all right.
Go ahead, Will. Stop that joint. Bring it back up on screen, full screen. Remove that joint. Nah, that one. Yep. All right, Goofy. So what the fuck was happening with this joint, man?
Man, that's just one of them, man. You know how we all got the simping friend who we know they girl ain't on nothing. You know what I'm saying? They girl out here wilding and they just be going for anything. Like recently, my man told me this was the craziest shit I seen. My man, he like, man, you seen my baby? I'm like, I'm like, first, one thing I don't even like though is as your man, don't even show me a video of your girl. You know what I'm saying? But whatever.
Yeah.
You feel me? Yeah. But he shows me the video. She's like out. She at a club. I don't be tripping. She at a club. But he didn't play the video out loud at first when he first seen it. So as we watching the video, there's a nigga recording talking about that's my baby. That's my and he like, see, look at somebody talking about that's my baby. I don't be tripping over shit like that. I'm like, you are gone. Like,
What?
Nigga, what? Like, you don't be tripping over shit like what? Like this nigga has your girl and she think you so sweet. She sent you the video. Like tripping, bro. I don't care, bro.
So when you get ideas like that, do you just keep them up, or like do you write them down, or just be like, oh, or did the inspiration for it not come at that moment, or like when you hear things like that?
Nah, like it really depends. I write it down if I can't do it right now.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But if I can do it right now, then we gonna do it right now. You know what I'm saying? The sooner I get the idea, the more funny it's gonna be because I got the energy for it.
Yeah.
All right. So we gotta ask you, Goofy. Like we all have been got before, man. We done all been that nigga that got their feelings hurt by a girl, man.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever been that one dude that ever went for anything?
Not that I know of. You know what I'm saying?
Not
that
you know
I
of.
know of. You know what I'm saying? Lie to me good. That's what I want. You know what I'm saying? Like, lie to me good. You feel me? I don't want to know. You know what I'm saying? Like I have been in a situation, but this is a little different where I just didn't care. You know, not my girl. You know what I'm saying? Like okay, you know what I'm saying? Little butt hurt. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't. You know what I'm saying? Now you got boyfriend, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But you feel me? Like other than that, not really. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I said, not that I know of, but I know they sneaky. So somebody out there giggling right now. Not that you know of. Like, you know, I don't know.
All right, man. Let's pull a second video up, man. It's kind of going to the same theme a little bit. Nah, the other joint, bro. Yep. There we go.
What is this? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there we go. All right, this is my shit right here. You got to hit the sound.
Serious? What's up, Stink? Come on, Stink.
What we about to do?
What you mean what we about to do? I'm dressed up. We not about to go out?
Hello? Hey, what's up, huh? I'm running away, baby. Yeah. hey, come the fuck on, man.
So what we about to do today?
I'm glad you asked that. Yeah, first we gonna go go-kart.
Okay.
Then we gonna go to a paint.
That ain't your girl, is it?
Then I'm gonna let you meet my parents.
Oh, real?
After that, we're gonna get married.
Okay, I'm cool with that.
Yeah, I'm from PG.
All around the way.
Came through, spanked the nigga with the Draco, you know what I'm saying? Slid on everybody. Then I shot over to the south side because y'all already know how I move. Niggas was scared as shit. Let me go ahead and take Shawty to the crib before she give me gut. Come on. Roses is red, violets is blue. I'm from PG, so this what we do.
What the?
Shout to my cameraman, he made that joke.
Hey, bro.
Hey, Shawty, you real live, my lord. Yeah, you hear me? You hear me? Matter of fact,
around my way though.
that's not talking to nobody else.
I'm not.
Hey, all right. Let me get out of here. My ups here.
Girl. Yes, the date is everything, girl. We did everything today. Yes.
Because I'm from PG.
Free
All right,
cop,
bro, go
free
ahead, stop
cop.
that joint. He gets back up on screen. Hey, so I gotta ask, man. So as we can kind of see in this video, PG is a nice guy.
Bias, man.
You know what I'm saying? That's a little bias. I ain't gonna hold you. And DC is more the bad guy, what we would call Tyrone, Pookie, or Ray Ray.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So, in your opinion, Goofy, what works better with women? Being a nice guy or being Tyrone, Pookie, and Ray Ray?
All I'm gonna say is a lot of women ain't had no problem with that DC date. That's all I'm gonna say.
Hey, bro.
I wanna go around the way.
or you give me gut.
Yeah.
Well, I ain't heard good in a minute. You took that
Yeah,
shit back.
I had to pull that out. You know what I'm
You took
saying?
that shit back, bro. But I always say this, man. I get so much flack for saying this shit, man. But women don't like nice guys, you know. And when I'm saying nice, I'm not saying necessarily got to be smart with hair or anything like that. But they always want a little bit of a toxic dude in their life, man. We have
I
girls.
swear I'm working on a joke like that, man.
Yeah.
I swear to God, I'm working on a joke like every woman want, you know what I'm saying? A little argument or something. Like you can't be too good.
Bruh,
You feel me?
you
gotta start some shit.
you will not believe the girls that we have down here all the time that say, "Oh my God, I hate toxic men. I can't stand them. I don't even want to be around them."
They just like hearing they self-talk.
Yeah.
they do.
Then you ask them their last 4 or 5 boyfriends how many were toxic, and guess what? All 5 of them was a toxic ass.
Some of them niggas, they don't even know their real name, just their nickname. You know what I'm saying? Like, just Lil Kwani. I love him. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, girl, you fucked up in the head. Like,
But yeah, and the reason that Oliver and we started this platform, man, so we was the prototypical nice guys. We was what you would call a PG dude. I mean, we all from PG, man. We was doing all that shit, and the girls, they'd be like,
see, they like it for the first 3 days, right? When you so nice,
You
like,
different.
yeah, all that. Then when they don't hear no gunshots for a little while, they like, why we don't go outside? Like, why you ain't fight nobody for me? Like,
Yeah, they're like, I don't know, girl. I don't know. It's something about him boring.
yeah, like,
bruh.
Like Gorilla said, the funny guys always get the pussy.
oh no, the funny guys always, you know what I'm saying?
Nah,
I ain't gonna
that's
lie to you, because we right in the middle. We ain't got to be hood, but we can go around it, and we ain't got to be, you know what I'm saying? We could be nice. You feel me? We could. Man, I live a good life.
Compete with the best, huh?
Yeah. I live a good life.
All right, so Russ, I want to ask this question, man, because it's like it's been a question that's kind of like boggled my mind for a long time. So you a comedian, right?
Yes, sir.
But you also have days and times you want to be taken serious.
Oh man.
You know, so when people get up with you, they probably expect you to be on joke time, laughing time all the time. And sometimes you might just not feel like that shit.
Yeah.
How do you like balance that?
You know, it's the hardest thing. Let me tell y'all, like, so y'all already know this ain't no surprise. You know, recently my father passed. So that
sorry
was
about
one
that,
of the,
bro.
yeah, I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? We gonna make him proud. But in that moment, as I'm moving around, I forgot who, you know what I'm saying, who I was, what I was doing. You know, I'm out trying to handle business and people are talking to me and I'm like so shut down. And it's like, I have a job. My job is 24/7. You know what I'm saying? My job is 24/7. And it's one of them things there is no answer for. You feel me? There is no answer for. But what I will say is, when I walk outside, I hold myself. I walk like a man. I talk like a man. So it's the respect is there, and as long as the respect is there, it can be, you know what I'm saying, understood.
Yeah.
Because I can't be mad at you if you got come like, oh man, that video. As long as you ain't smacking me on the back of my head or no shit like that. But you know what I'm saying. But anything else, you know what I'm saying. I'm happy you actually see it like that because that's my goal. I want positive encounters. I don't want no, you know, nothing else. So I don't care what time it is. I love it. You know
so I kind of want to go into, you know, your whole father and everything, man. Like I said, bro, I'm sorry about that because like people don't understand, especially being in the light in front of the limelight like you are, bro. Yeah. Like you said, I'm sure over the past couple of weeks, you're like, man, fuck this. I don't want to do nothing. You know what I'm saying? My life's turned upside down. And people don't understand this, man. We're at an age now where people are starting to lose grandparents. Yeah. But you lost a parent. And they don't understand how hard it is like to go through something like that.
Man,
and then
it's no feeling like it. It's no feeling like it. I've lost a lot of friends. You know what I'm saying? And not to say that that's good or cool or whatever, but you don't like losing a parent is losing someone who loves you indefinitely. No issue. It's just weird, man. You know what I'm saying? It's just one of them things where it's like I've talked about it enough to not get emotional about it, but it's like, man, like it leaves you in a space to where you just a little bit colder. You know what I'm saying? Like you're a little bit colder. Like some things I really just don't care about. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't on my side or on this, I ain't got no cut cards for you. You know what I'm saying? Not that I'm gonna be mean, but look.
But bro, it makes you realize two things. One, the permanence of death. You always know that death is permanent, but like when that shit affects you first, you like, damn, this shit real for real. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then second of all, it makes you value your time more. Cause like you said, you don't have no time for no BS because you know what? My number could be called next. And I ain't about to sit here and bullshit with you. You on some bullshit. And I ain't got
time to be arguing and then doing all this other shit when it don't matter. It really don't matter. You know what I'm saying? Like, so yeah, that's one of them things that I'm not gonna lie. I'm not going to say my father passing was a blessing, but I found the blessings in it. I
Sure.
seen a lot of stuff that I would have never seen no other way. You know what I'm saying? People who, you know, people who like a day or two later, like, yeah, your father passed. Let's get back to work. Man, get the fuck out my face, man. Like, I'm not working on shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm lucky I'm in a position I'm in to be able to say that. But imagine a motherfucker who got a hard job, you know what I'm saying, with a boss like, well, either you get here or we replace you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like,
But you know what, Goofy? They not gonna get it towards their turn. And then they're gonna understand that.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, you had to go through that shit early because, like I said, most people don't go through this shit till like 50, 60, like something like that. People had their parents for a long time. But unfortunately, you had to have that shit happen to you young, bro. It's fucked up, man. Like I said, my condolences again.
I appreciate that, bro.
So
and just the fact that, I mean, even you just being able just to just like you said, get back on it and just, I mean, even just like, you know, I know it was still like a process, but you know, you like, hey man, I gotta shake this off. And even just what you said prior, you was like, hey man, gotta make them proud though. You know, a lot of time it's hard for people to shift into that mindset, especially, you know, like how you did. Yeah.
It was funny how everything happened. Not to get too much into it, but it was almost like life prepared me for it. You know what I'm saying? Like it was almost like that. I can never be prepared for it, but the things we spoke on, the stuff he said, everything, it was just like, all right, cool. You know what I'm saying? I know, you know what I'm saying? Specific things he said where I was like, all right, I know what I'm supposed to be doing now. You know what I'm saying? I know I ain't supposed to be moping around here for too long. You know what I'm saying? We gonna go up. You know what I'm saying? You know, so that's what it is for me, you know. And I like to find a positive in everything. Ain't no reason to sit around in the negative.
You gotta find a positive because if you don't, you're gonna drive yourself crazy, man.
Life.
So let's go to a little bit of a different topic, man. You know, we are male self-improvement podcast, technically. So Goofy, how ladies treating you, man?
Man, look, they love me. And how do I say this? I'm the problem. I'm the problem. I'm the problem. I'm the problem. That's all I'm gonna say because they gonna watch this. You know what I'm saying? I'm the problem. I'm the problem. Look, I got a lot going on, and you know, and whenever a problem come our way, whenever you want to talk, I got work to do. You know what I'm saying? So I'm the problem.
So have you found that with your newfound internet fame and everything, like drinks that didn't want you at first, kind of circling back around?
Absolutely.
And like,
absolutely.
Talk about that a little bit.
Boy, when I say, you know, my last name Jones, so I believe in the Mike Jones theory very much. You know what I'm saying?
Who?
Back then you didn't want me. Now I'm hot. They all on me. When I say I've never heard, you know how like you see like a TV show and they be like, it's just something about you now, and you think like that's a joke. No, they really say that. They can't even think of nothing creative.
Women don't have no game, bro. That's
just something. I'm like. Right. What is it? What is it? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it's the fact that you're gonna be able to talk about me and use me as, you know what I'm saying, your little pet or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, so yeah, I don't know. You know, they definitely come in abundance, and I'm a real talker, so I ask them, I say, what you think you getting out of this? You know what I'm saying? Like, straight up, what you think you getting out of? I don't want nothing from you. Yes, you fucking do. Like,
I got my own.
Yeah, and they don't. You know what I'm saying? And they fucking don't.
Hey,
like,
bro, we be talking about that shit all the time, and like they probably don't use your name for clout and shit. Oh, I mean, we ain't even had no followers. We was best friends in high school.
Oh my God. When I say using my real name, why do you keep using my real name? You know what I'm saying? Like no, nobody calls me the people who know me don't call me. It's TJ, it's T, it's something. Ain't nobody calling me my real name. You like, so pressed. You so pressed. Just as soon as you walking around, who him?
Terry. Terry.
Who cares?
we go way back.
Yeah, like I'm like, all right,
bitch.
Everybody who know me know we all looking at you.
Yeah,
like,
you remember when I gave you honey mustard at lunch?
Oh my God. That's another funny thing, the made up stories. I done had stories told to me. I was like, and I was there. Like, I was in that. Like, you know what I'm saying? No, you were so funny. I was like, there's a lie. I ain't really talk to nobody like that. You know what I'm saying?
God,
I know I wasn't talking like that.
They was like, I knew from back then you was gonna make it. Man, I didn't talk. What do you mean?
I just let them have it though. I ain't gonna burst nobody.
You can't, man, because that's just energy. You know what I'm saying? All that is energy. Trying to control that is you can't control people.
And you need your energy, man. Don't even give them.
I had to learn that though, because I used to try to, really get to the bottom of this. Like, what are you getting out of this?
So, what is the worst story you heard about yourself that your encounter? Like, what is the absolutely worst?
You know, I get it all the time. I can't even go for the worst, but All I know is like every week there is a new story about something that I vividly did. You know what I'm saying? And I can't. This is another thing y'all seen. My man Will just said. She was dragging that wagon in that last video, right?
Yeah.
She didn't do nothing. She cool as shit. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to her. Shout out to Sai. Damn, my bad. But like you will do a video with a female, and then next thing you know. I get around somebody and they be like, yeah, that girl said you was all on her line and you tried to sleep with her and da 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 da.
Stop the cat.
I be like this. Let me show you my phone.
Hold on, we got it.
Let me show you my phone. This is her. This is me. You want to do a skit? This is her. I would rather fuck. Like they literally straight up like, what the fuck? When did I do any of this? You know what I'm saying? Like when did I do anything?
But you know what it is though, bro. They have to appease to their ego, man. Because when they feel like the one thing I learned about women, bro, they cannot stand rejection.
Oh no.
So even though if they might have said to you, hey, let's fuck, you might have just kind of brushed it off. That's you rejecting her in her mind.
And they done called me gay. I'm like, bitch, I just don't want you. Like you ain't that tough. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So
every nigga I know done had you. This ain't no trophy. Like,
somebody tripping.
Bro.
So that's another good question, bro. How do you get the girls in your skits and everything? Like, so they just DM you or some shit, or somebody you might know in the past?
Either they DM me or I DM them. So how I choose my skits, I'll see somebody and I'll be like, I know what I'm looking for. You know what I'm saying? And especially like most of these girls, Instagram model girls, can't act.
Yeah.
So I just take their strong points and build around that. You know what I'm saying? But
sense.
other than that, or they'll DM me and say, hey, I want to, you know what I'm saying, do this. And I see if I can do something with them and then we go from there.
Because I mean, at this point now, you got 200 plus on Instagram, man. That's the opportunity for them. You know what I'm saying? So you kind of in the point now, you can kind of be a little bit.
Some
more
females
selective.
think they tricking me though. They think I want to help you, so you should, probably pay me. And I'm like, pay you for what? What you bring to the table? You know what I'm saying? What you bring to the table?
No acting ass.
No bullshit. Not good at shit. Not even good at her regular life. And want me to pay her for this.
And bro, isn't it funny? You had to bust your ass over years to get to the point where you are now.
Right.
But a girl think because she pretty and had a following that she got because she pretty, she can come up and demand money.
But hold on. I got to give caveat because I'm all about holding dudes accountable. That's dude's fault, man.
I was just about to say that some nigga is lying to her. Like
it's like no 50 niggas is lying to her, and that's why when they come to you, they're like, "Oh yeah, you should pay me because these other 50 bum ass niggas would." But you know what I'm saying?
Nah, I just keep it a band though. I keep it real cool, calm, and collected. Nah, it's cool. You can go ahead. I'm gonna just get somebody else to do it. Oh no. I was gonna do it anyway, but you know what I'm saying? All right, cool. Okay, so you do understand real life. You just try to act like you don't.
Right.
Trying to play
Crazy.
games.
Girls know what it is, man. They know what it is. They try to play dumb.
You just gotta have, you know what I'm saying, a nice little deck to walk away from, you know what I'm saying, walk away from whatever they talking about, then all they cards show.
Yeah, everybody hate Donald Trump, but at the end of the day, in his book, The Art of the Deal, he always said, man, if you can't walk away, you can't negotiate.
That's your
Facts.
strongest position. Strongest position.
Facts. I ain't never even heard that, but that's a fact.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
Yeah. So if you do eventually date, what would separate a woman for you? Like, what would make a woman different to the point you might consider a wife in her?
Or would you want multiple?
Yeah,
So I thought about that, right? And after I do my little bed thing, I go smack to sleep. I can't do two. Sounds sweet. I got two bitches. Yeah, I can't do two.
Hey, bro,
I'm gonna be realistic. If I want to do everything that I'm doing, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna need energy drinks and all this other shit. You feel me? I want to work, do this, work out, do this, and then have two bitches that I gotta please. And I'm the type of nigga like I got an ego. So if both of y'all ain't saying you the best, then I got a problem. You feel me? So hell nah, bro.
Hey, yo, what the?
Nah, straight up. But it
fuck
sound sweet. You know what I'm saying? If it come about that way, then cool. But really, I need one girl who smarts is a number one thing for me.
Okay.
And not even like smart, like you can read a book. I'm talking about know-how. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you gotta have the know-how, like figure some shit out.
Yeah.
If you can figure some shit out, then now we clicking. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? And it's simple shit. You realize girls don't have that figure it out. They'll have that sit down and watch you figure it out. And I'm like, oh, you just pretty. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I can't stand that. So I need you to figure it the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? Be cute and I don't even care what state you in. Be willing to work to another state. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care if you dead broke. If you willing, if you like, this my plan. Well, we moving, we doing this, we doing that. we on something. You know what I'm saying? We on something. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I ain't always been in a good position. I just started getting money like what, a year and a half ago?
Yeah.
You feel me? Before then, we was just making video. Broke is shit. Like, I mean, broke is a joke. You know
Talk
what I'm
about
saying?
that. Talk about that. Because how long would you say before you really started seeing like real money? Like from the time, because we was discussing a little bit, but just for the people watching, like how long was you working? Because we live in the microwave community where everybody thinks that everything gonna happen in 3 months.
And it looks like it, but nah, nigga, I've been in the kitchen. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit is crazy. Like it's been. I'm honest. If I started in about 2013, 2014, and it's now, I've been doing it since then, and I ain't start seeing money till a year and a half ago, and I really just had to get my business together. You know what I'm saying? And it was from this and that, and it's like, okay, I'm doing the Instagram thing, and that's cool. You feel me? But I'm taking anything. I don't even feel like I should be getting paid for some of this shit. I was like, I'm doing this shit anyway. You know what I'm saying? So it took me to understand a lot of business, image, everything, to be like, oh, now they're gonna pay me. You know what I'm saying? Now they're gonna really pay me. And so it takes a long time. Some people get it sooner. Shout out to my man Pre. He got it sooner.
Shout out Pre.
But he also had people around him who say, hey, do it like this. You know what I'm saying? This is what you got going on right now. Do it like this. I ain't had nobody like that.
Yeah,
because
you said you seem like you was like about like 9 years in before you even seen it, and it's crazy. Yeah, so
and it's crazy. I never thought I would quote this person. I'm gonna do it, but Lizzo said it took her 8 years to become an overnight celebrity.
Fact. It took her 1 year to get that big.
Fact. Like you,
Stop it.
Nah, Shawty's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? But
hey, but
unhealthy.
Listen, and I do think Lizzo's big, but I will say she is talented. I'll give her that.
That's not what we talking about.
That
is not what we talking about. Ain't nobody discredit her talent.
Yeah. Well, I ain't gonna fake. I'm discrediting a little bit, just for the fact that matters.
Talented.
Hold on, I'm about to say, but she ain't a good performer, bro. Come on, bro.
I think it's a talent to be able to get to this level and maintain this level. That's a talent in itself. Other than
have y'all seen her perform though? That's what I'm talking about too.
Correct. Like I said, her branding, like I said, like the image, how they have her packaged right now. I mean, it definitely is her time. Like, you know what I'm saying? No one can deny that. And when I say her time, and it's like, let's just be honest, they're pushing the fat girl agenda and things like that. And I'm not saying that she has no talent, but I'm just saying like
she ain't as talented as they try and make her seem.
Yeah, everything's all about the image. Oh, see, if Lizzo can go out there and tweet Drake and Drake sends her a winky face back, oh, that's letting all these other girls know that, oh, I could be big too and get a Drake. In actuality, no, but that goes into a whole deeper rabbit hole.
I'm just in the position to like always say two things can be true. They can be using to push their agenda, but she can also be talented. That's why I'm at this point.
Oh, for sure. Like I said, it's not like I said to get to that level, bro. You know what I'm saying? You have to have some type of talent.
Not facts.
You know what I'm saying? So
I want over neck good. That's it.
You said what?
I want over neck good.
Got to be.
Go ahead, bro.
Yeah,
send her a winky face.
Somebody tripping, bro. Somebody tripping.
Bro. So
come to find out, Will the villain.
Hey,
nigga been saying sneaky shit the whole time.
Nick, Goofy, we be trying to tell, like, bro, every time we have girls down here, bro. Nah, bro.
You fucking up
every
his game.
time we have girls down here, every single time, they be like giving us red flags, saying, "Oh, you arrogant, you do too much," and the whole time be like, "Well, what's Will's red flag?" They be like, "Nah, Will cool." Real chill. I be like, this nigga is an asshole, bro.
We done got 3 to 4 new cameras since this motherfucker started, and I'm just like, you know what? Why don't we get Will a camera? He's like, nah, I'm good. No, we got an extra one. He's like,
Will is what you call a sneaky shooter. You know what I'm saying?
This nigga be sending shots out the corner the whole night, and you never catch it till the playback. You never catch that shit, bro.
Nah, I be catching that shit because I be looking at his ass. I be like, why you say that?
Yeah.
But you know what? The girls don't hear that shit though.
They don't.
They don't.
We'll know how to play it, man.
Nah.
That's the game of life. You gotta
do.
I
ain't mad at
that.
Hey, but back to you, Google. We kind of all tried there. All right, man. So when you have like these moments of writer's block, you ever get that?
Yeah, rarely, but yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
so what do you do to kind of recharge and find creative inspiration?
Stop making it about the money. I got when my money get even. Only time I have writer's block when it's about the money. You know what I'm saying? Like so when I get back like even, you feel me? Like if I'm in a place where like I don't. Not that I owe anybody, but somebody paid me and I got to do something. You know what I'm saying? When I get past that, I have no like I will literally. It's weird. Like it's a door closed. when it's happening. And as soon as I get back, even that door open up and it's like, all right, turn the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah, and it makes a lot of sense, man, because like you said, it's like almost two different parts of your brain. You got the right brain, that's like the creative side, the free side, but then you got to get the business right. And that's why, like, you have a lot of artists or even comedians, they usually have like managers that take care of that side usually, for them. Because it's hard trying to balance both, man. So I could only imagine,
Facts. And then it's hard trying to manage it, like he said with his question earlier, being goofy. You know what I'm saying? A nigga named Goofy coming to a business meeting. The second I say something serious, niggas like, but yeah, cuz like
that was I wasn't trying to be funny. Like,
right, I be dead serious.
Yeah, you just like, so it's gonna be $6 million.
Man. Look, don't hurt us, Goofy, don't hurt us.
You're just like,
I'm like, bitch,
August 6th.
Man.
Woo, shit.
Oh,
Shit, but my manager, I got a manager, she be on point. When I say her, the stale face Magoo, Shorty don't smile at, she don't laugh at none of your jokes till you send the money. Shorty,
hey, if you Goofy, we should call her serious.
Man, nah, dead ass. Like Shorty, a corporate monster. She like,
that's what's up, though. You need somebody like that.
You need your opposite in all kinds of business, because even with this podcast with me, I'm more the chill and laid back one. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna sit back and I'm gonna observe. I'm gonna do everything. Oliver's just like, fuck it, let's get it done. I don't give a fuck, let's get it done. You know what I'm saying? He just going to shoot.
But you need both sides. You know what I'm saying?
And Will's more like the kind of happy medium between the both of us. He kind of has a little bit of me, but he has a lot of Oliver in you too, man. So it's just like you having somebody like that in your corner is actually it's good.
Need it. I didn't realize I needed till I got it. A lot of situations, like I get into, like, I'm a little high head. I'm big on like respect, right?
Oh, not fast.
But in not like I'm gonna fight you or nothing, you know what I'm saying? But more so like I walk out in 60 seconds. You know what I'm saying? Like you start talking crazy or woo, but she be like real cool, like, no, we're just gonna handle it like this. I'm like, man, fuck them. You know what I'm saying? Like straight up, man, fuck them.
Yeah.
You know
burn the boats.
Yeah, man. Like,
because even when it comes to women, bro, because like my whole thing with women that I'm dealing with, man, like, you know what? I always say with women, timing is an important thing. So like a girl might not fuck with you 1 month and she go away, her boyfriend might break up with her, she might be in a bad position mentally, and I'll circle back around 3 or 4 months later and kind of have that conversation. This nigga Oliver, like, you know what, bitch, you either want me now or you don't want me at all. I ain't fucking with you.
Look, you want to know something I learned? I swear I learned this in 6th grade, right?
Yeah.
I rushed a girl. Like I had that Oliver attitude. I'm like, you won't give me an answer. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like
that's his shit, bro.
So a girl called me. I'm in like 6th grade, and I swear I kept this shit forever. She was like, you never rush a female into an answer. She said, and ever since then, I realized, like, that's true. You feel me? Like, give her time. 9 times out of 10, like, she gonna think about it. Woo. She gonna trick herself into, wanting to be back with you or whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? Just give it some time. Do not rush that shit.
But see, here's what it is, bro. Like, and Coach Corey Wayne said this, man. Women are like fucking cats. Cats, they have to. You can't force a cat to sit on your lap.
Yeah,
it's going to kind of do its own thing, run around the house, but eventually you just kind of just lay back. The cat will come to you. They're not like fucking dogs. Dogs just want to be in your face 24/7. Women are like cats, man. They go and wander away, then come back. And women fall in love a lot slower than dudes do too. You see, like generally speaking, when we get a girl's number, we thinking about fucking her, possibly marrying her if we like her enough.
Like, all bucks, we like, all right, she got all these traits, the one.
Exactly. I be like, she bad?
But women, they do a lot slower. Like, you might give her a number, she forgot about this shit like an hour later. You know what I'm saying? Because she's still dealing with Tyrone, Pookie, and Ray Ray. You know what I'm saying? And like, he probably got a heart right now, but 6 months, a lot changes in 6 months, man.
It can, because sometimes, like I said, I have to go to him for reasoning, man, because I'd be like, fuck this bitch, I don't give a fuck, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? And it's not that I'm really mad, I ain't mad or nothing, but my thing is like, people like, well, bro, this might be happening or whatever. I'm like, fuck.
And we as men tend to think a little different. Like, what the fuck is all this time for? Either you know or you don't. You know what I'm saying? And it takes a lot of patience to deal with somebody who on the other side of that. You know what I'm saying?
And see, I'm in sales too, so it's like in sales, they always say the biggest thing is, you know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes you do gotta have time, but the biggest thing is, I'm not trying to get you to say yes. I'm trying to get you to give me an answer. And sometimes you gotta knock their ass off the fucking fence, because it ain't about to be no placeholder shit. stringing motherfuckers along. You text me. No.
That
you
shit
figure
works
that shit
for
out.
Everything but relationships. You know what I'm saying?
I agree. Now, like I said, for me, my style's a little different, so it works for me how I do it. But the recommended part, I would recommend definitely his way a lot more for most men.
See, and I always say this: it's just like be firm but fair. Yeah. Ask them for an answer, then kind of back up, and then give them some time to think about it. Because all the girlfriends that I've had long term, all of them told me no at first. And shout out to James Clear. James Clear always says that a no is very rarely a no forever. It's normally a not right now. You see, so sometimes just backing up, giving a little bit of time, and circle back around, it works out a lot of time. And I'm not saying to sit there and be fucking thirsty. I'm not saying that. You know what I'm saying? But be persistent.
Let's talk about how they want to answer right away.
Facts.
Let's talk about that shit.
Hold on.
I can't get off the fucking phone. Can I hang up, please? No, because it's not fair.
It's
not fair.
Bro, you always try and run away.
Yeah, like, come on,
but
man.
Bro, we know the double standards that women have in society. It's nothing new, man. But like, bro, it's just it's our charge to be a man, bro. And like, we got to be the logical one in the situation. Women gonna be worried about their emotions for the fucking day they die, man. It is what it is.
100%.
I struggle with that. Not dealing with this logic shit. You know what I'm saying? I struggle with that hard. Like, so you just, it's just your world when you want to make it up. You know what I'm saying? When and this what I hate, women who you like, y'all sit down, y'all have a real good conversation about somebody else's situation, and she understand everything. We laughing together. We like, man.
Bro, I'm glad you said that shit because I have found so many women, bro. They are logical as fuck when it doesn't include them.
Man,
they can see everything clearly when
laughing
it's not
at
them.
it. You know what I'm saying? Excited about talking about. Like,
but when it comes to them, like you said, all that goes out the window immediately. But
you could bring up the situation. You could bring up the situation that's exactly the same, and they'll tell you it's not the same. Like, what the fuck is different?
but see, here it is again, bro. I always say this: like, women are emotionally violent and men are physically violent. They know they can't come fisticuffs with us like physically. Yeah. So they gotta fight us in a different way. And that's in the emotional realm. They know how to just, especially when she's your girl, she knows all your insecurities, what you're upset about. She knows the perfect thing to say.
Not just emotional, your whole mental. She know everything, how to walk you through your day if she wants to. And that shit is fucked up.
Bro. Right? And I say this, man, like my girls in the past, I don't tolerate this now, but in the past, they've been so disrespectful to me. They said things to me that I would kick a man's ass for saying
on my life, but they know it would be fucked up. So what, you gonna put your hands on me now? Woo! We'll vomit.
A brother, cousin, man, somebody. Bring
I'm
me somebody.
Famous for that. I'm famous for that. I'm like, get your father, your brother, the nigga you like, get somebody in here, like,
because we about to fight, man.
Nah, for real, I'm famous for that. I'm real famous.
All right, man. That. So look, if you could go back in time and give your younger self some advice, one piece of advice, what would it be? And you still young too, nigga. I don't want like you older and no shit, but like let's say like.
But let's say if you could go back and let's say when you first started your career and you started seeing things kind of like, okay, cool, like yeah.
Somebody asked me this the other day. It would be more so. Two different things. One, overall, just be confident in yourself. I struggle with that. You know what I'm saying? I talk to other people about this all the time. I struggle with my confidence when it comes to making a plan and going at it myself. You know what I'm saying? I tend to need a group of hoorahs to come. Okay, we're gonna do this. You know what I'm saying? But my idea was good as it was. I've been me. It's been working. You know what I'm saying? And if I mess up, I mess up. That's what I would tell myself. And other than that, I would tell myself just what to spend my money on. You know what I'm saying? What to actually do. You feel me? What I'm saying? I spent a lot of money on stuff trying to prove something else that didn't help me. You know what I'm saying? Like, didn't help me. So I would tell myself, like, cool, all right, take this money and focus on, make everything have a purpose. You know what I'm saying? Just that's what I would tell me. Make everything have a purpose. Don't just be doing shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. If I had, it would be a long ass talk. Long ass talk. Little nigga, get it together.
Hey, Will, you want to bring up that Anglizzy thing? You want to talk about that?
Yeah, man. So what you think about the celebrity boxing match, man? You being a comedian yourself and having the other comedians,
man, look,
go at it.
I just wish they could fight a little better. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm gonna say. Like, It was. I'm not. I wasn't interested. You feel me? Like it wasn't. They can't. It wasn't what I thought it was. It was like it was. They belong on Zeus. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how I felt about the end of that.
Shout out Zeus. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah,
Man, the joke was funny. You said when you
Fuck
ordered
Zeus.
when you ordered the
Black
Mayweather-
drama. That's what that.
Hey,
fucking
bro,
is.
listen. I was trying to tell because me and my girl be watching that shit, bro. You know that shit is fucking trash, but fucking the chokehold that the Zeus Network has on me right now, bro. I be watching all that shit. I ain't gonna hold you, and you know it's fucking garbage.
It's just black drama. I made a video. I said, listen, if your girl watch Zeus, throw her the fuck away. Like
I watch that shit. I ain't gonna hold you.
y'all toxic together then, because
You know, they was down here doing the baddies audition like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, man.
That shit was wild that week, bro.
Man, I done talked to some girls. They thought their life was gonna change. I'm like, oh my
Nah,
god, y'all
bruh.
so stupid.
So, hey, Alo, you had anything? I'm about to get ready.
Nah, it was good, man. It was good. It was good. I think that was the biggest thing. You know, what would you say to your younger self? Was you answered that.
So, Goofy, what's next for you in your comedy career? What you got coming up?
So I got a couple things coming up. I did my first what's it called? Feature film independent movie. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Funded by myself, which was a lot of fucking work. You know what I'm saying? A lot of fucking work. It took me off the ground for a minute, but I did that. We got it coming out. It's called The Lot. It's it got a 90s feel to it. You know, I'm tripping. You see, it's too much fucking work. It's the Lot is the movie before that. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to World War Polo Entertainment, Hustle 5 Ways 1 Up Entertainment. But my movie is called The Kickback, right? It's similar to a house party movie. That's my vibe. You know what I'm saying? I got this, you know, I like to say I got a 90s feel when it comes to comedy. You know what I'm saying? It feels original, you know. So basically, you know, we got that movie coming out. It's gonna be amazing. You know, we got a couple phases in there, like 3 Black. We got Pre in there. We got a couple, you know, just DMV heads in there. You know what I'm saying? And you know, it's gonna be something to really see. You know,
And when's it coming out?
I can't give you an exact date, but I know it should be out in probably about a month. You know what I'm saying? It should be out.
Updated, bro.
Amazon, Amazon Prime. What's the other joint? Tubi. Yeah, Tubi.
Hey, I
Will
watch.
love Tubi,
Nah, I
bro.
love Tubi.
Man, Tubi
love
got some
Tubi.
shit on there, man.
Yeah, I
Tubi got
love
some shit.
Tubi.
And of course, you know, I'm about to hit this ground running. Like I said, I'm gonna make my father proud. You know, I ain't missing no more. You feel me? Like I'm not missing. I ain't holding it back no more. So I'm a dog on that stage. I'm also gonna shoot my stand-up special. I'm gonna shoot that here. You know what I'm saying? So because a lot of people don't like older people, like they like, okay, you on the gram or whatever, we see that's cool. They don't know I do this stand-up on a whole nother level. When they see me in person, they be completely wild, going home and telling their nieces and nephews, and they be like, "We been knew he was funny." You know what I'm saying? Like, you know. So I'm a take that to a new level, and you just gonna see me everywhere where everybody wanted to see me. I had to prepare myself for it. You know what I'm saying? But wherever you know what I'm saying, you like, I can see you on that. You probably gonna see me on that. So you know what I'm saying? Like,
So I know a lot of people look at this different. I actually did have a question. So it's like, do you look at your stuff as more like in terms of 1 year plans, 6 month plans, 5 year plan? Like, how do you like, you know what I'm saying? Like look at your future project. Or do you just take it as, you know what, this project pop up, let's put that on calendar. This project pop up, let's do this. How do you look at it in terms of like?
So it's multiple. I plan my years quarterly.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But I plan a whole year out. We talk about in the beginning what you want to accomplish. You know what I'm saying in this year. But quarterly, I say, okay, we gotta have this movie. We want to do this. We want to do this. You know what I'm saying? We want to do a tour around this time, you know what I'm saying, stand up, and then around this time we want to create this. So we give ourselves a good time to really knock out everything. But for a year, I got big goals, and then quarterly we get the small goals. You know what I'm saying? So we knock that out.
So, Goofy, we got to put you in the hot seat now, man.
What's up, man?
You got to answer these questions as quickly as possible. No ums, no ahs, none of that. As quickly as possible. All right, ready?
Let's do it.
Is Baltimore part of the DMV?
No.
Who's the best stand-up comedian of all time?
Me.
Is Instagram helping or hurting society?
Hurting.
Should men lead the relationship?
Say that again?
Should men lead the relationship? Yes or no?
No.
Where are the worst drivers in the DMV from?
Maryland.
Best go-go band of all time.
New Impressions.
Should men ever be friends with women they find attractive?
I would.
Stand-up comedy or Instagram skits?
Stand up.
What is a man?
Me.
LeBron or Jordan?
Jordan.
Did you have fun?
Of course.
Hey, Goofy, man, this has been amazing, bro.
Nah, for sure.
We appreciate your time and everything, man. Go ahead. Last thoughts on the show, where people can find you, all that stuff, man.
Man, y'all come in here. Y'all get y'all Shattered Illusionz interview. I'm telling y'all, one of the top notch joints. Y'all gonna come in here and be amazed. You feel me? I done been in a couple podcasts, like I told you. You know what I'm saying? Them motherfuckers got iPads up and all this other shit. I'm like, you recording on that? Nigga, wanna use my camera? Like, you feel me? So y'all got y'all shit going together. Y'all got it going on. Y'all some good men.
Love, bro.
Everybody follow me, you know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all tune into the movie or whatever I got going on. You see me, show love, smile, say what's up. You know what I'm saying? It's all love. I'm just like y'all, you know what I'm saying? And that's me. So appreciate y'all fellas, man. Good to see y'all.
you.
You feel me?
man.
Oliver Fortune, last thoughts on the show.
Incredible show, man. Great to rekindle things with Goofy, man. Found out we went to school together and everything. That just showed how big our school was. But hey, man, great to see that you're doing well, man. I love to see that, man.
For sure.
Will, last thoughts, man.
Hey, listen, my man Davey said when you order the Mayweather and Garcia fight off Wish, that's what that fight was. I thought that shit was so funny, bro. I thought that shit was funny.
Hey, man.
So,
Shout out to
man.
Davey though. He held it down for the comedians and the Maryland niggas. So
Yeah, man.
All right, man. Look, Goofy, man, we appreciate you again, man. Anything that we can do to help you, let us know, bro. You family now. Anything we can do, let us know.
man, just show up when it's time. You know what I'm saying? I got two things I want y'all at: my movie thing and my stand-up special. You know what I'm saying?
bro.
What's that? What's the dates? Yeah.
I don't have the dates yet,
Okay.
but you know, when they up, they will be pushed. You ain't gonna miss it. You know what I'm saying?
And letting you know, bro, we ain't no cheap ass niggas, so we gonna come through there, spend our money with you, and actually support
Nah,
you.
for
Ain't
sure,
gonna
bro.
be
Yeah,
no discounts and no shit like that. So just let us know, bro. We be there.
Nah, I appreciate it. I know y'all ain't cheap. Y'all from PG. Except for Will. I think he from DC.
Oh, shit.
You got me up.
Will gonna be like, bro, you can get me in, bro.
Let's hit the carry out.
Hey, bro.
So
Hey,
sad.
but look, ladies, you want to come on the podcast? Hit us up on the DMs. Fellas, anybody want to come down here get some of the smoke? Come down with the Shattered Illusionz family.
Y'all gotta bring me back with the ladies. I'm
Oh,
gonna burn this
bro, you
motherfucker up.
already
Burn
know.
this
You already
motherfucker
know,
up.
bro. You welcome anytime, man.
Your cast of vixens that you had that did skits with, bring them on the show. I need all
Man,
of
they
them
ain't
on
gonna
here.
work. They don't even be liking each other. Yes, with that bitch again.
We gonna
I
have
could have easily
a,
done
have a
that.
Zeus podcast.
Oh shit! Get the fuck out of here. Hey, look, that'd be like all our time to the next time. This is the Shattered Illusionz podcast. Kill the fantasy, build the dream. We are out of here. Love y'all, boys.
Will I take you to the greatest shop?